your mouth.
Now I'm gonna bring you somewhere different now.
Yeah, go ahead.
West Indian restaurants. Not all, but most and a lot. We've had this experience. I know you've had this experience. You go in there. You let me get we're going to start with a bakery. Let me get a shrimp patty. No more shrimp patty. Chicken patty. No more chicken patty. Or whatever it is. Let me get some oxtail. No more this. But they almost act like, and we hear this all the time. You guys probably heard this a million times. Like it's your fault
Like
that you
bothering
asking for something that they ain't got.
them. You bothering them.
But hold on. Now I'm gonna take it on a serious note. This is my problem.
Mm-hmm.
I experienced this years ago. I ain't gonna say the place because it's a place I still frequent. I go in there.
Yep.
That same rude tone.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I'm on lunch break, right? Why was some white
was a
people
bakery?
in there? I'm just saying this. Why
Yep.
was there some white people in there that came in there after me? And it was almost a super, hey, overboard type of stuff. And I'm looking at like, yo, where that energy coming from? You was just talking to me like you ain't. When I walked up, yeah, what you want? You order, and they come like, hello, can I? Why is it? And we know this because we definitely come from a West Indian background. Why does that particular type of energy happen to us people? Same complexion, damn near same, come from the same descent
I
to
think
some
it's the
degree.
same thing that we always talk about, man. I think we have a self not understanding. We have a self-hate about ourselves, right? And we deal with ourselves in a certain manner. We look down on each other when we shouldn't. And we're quick to judge ourselves, all right? And we're quick to judge everything. But how we judge, like, say, those white patriots that came in, you judge them automatically differently. You looked at them as a cash cow. You looked at them as, yo, let me serve them, give them the best service possible because they're on their lunch break and they're going to go back to work and they're going to come back and tell all their friends. But you take for granted the people who come in here and work and deal with you regularly. But sometimes it's young people versus old as well.
Yes.
Because an old person might have walked in there and got the same treatment those white people got, but you as a young person is just like, yo, what do you want? What you need?
Yeah.
What you need?
So I want to stay there for a second. What you said right there. What we know when you bust down the true numbers is this. We might come in there and frequent there weekly. Some of these places daily.
Yeah.
Those other people, those other races at times come in there once a month,
But that's
once a year.
That's taken for granted.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yep, but that's the taken for granted.
Yeah. So,
right?
but hold on. But I say also, based off of their own math, they know we see them people every so often.
But
we
also
see these people every day.
and we deal with them the same way every day, and they still return. So if you don't like the way people are dealing with you, don't go back.
Oh, I like that. So in other words,
You wouldn't do it at another restaurant. If you went out to a white restaurant and they treated you like shit, you went to an Italian restaurant and they treated you like shit, you'd be quick to be like, you know what, fuck you, I'm not coming back. Excuse my language. Beep, beep.
good point. Good point. So excellent point there. So do we or should we? Because let me say this. It's a plus and a minus there. Because if we start to take that stance and say, you know what? I'm getting this bad service from you. I ain't coming here no more. Indirectly, we're impacting the community. That business doesn't do good. But on the other side, that business, if these does what it should do, it makes the adjustments
It's
and understands
business.
that they're losing business
It's
based
business.
off of their.
It's business. It's a financial transaction. I'm paying you to provide me with, good service. Period. It ain't just the food. When I come in there, I have to interact with you. Your interaction with me might turn me off and tell me, like, you know what? You're a restaurant. You are whatever kind of restaurant you are, Chinese, Jamaican, Italian, a pizza shop, whatever, a ranch house or something to that effect. Well, guess what? There's 3 over there, there's 3 over there, and there's 3 over there. So you know what? I'll take my business elsewhere. If you can't just simply say, we don't got no more or whatever we got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. So as a business, if I'm owning this business, everybody who walks in the door, I'm going to treat because you did not have to walk through that door. So I'm going to treat you with respect. And what are you looking? What would you like this evening?
So is that a deeper conversation in regards to us as people demanding our respect, even from our own people?
Yeah. I mean,
we're actually forcing.
We become accustomed to walking into certain places and being dealt with in a certain manner.
So we get complacent with the normal service that we get, and we just deal with it versus demanding
like
a higher level of service.
So, for example, you walk into your barbershop, right? You walk into your barbershop and you've been waiting your turn. You know you're after this person. You're waiting for an hour or whatever it is, and then somebody else comes in and somebody else jumps in that chair.
Oh, they still got those type of barbers out here,
right? So
I used to have a barber like that, but
what I'm saying is you can go.
He tried that once with me.
You can go about that scenario.
I ain't saying no names.
You can go about that scenario.
Yeah.
A couple different ways. You could make us think about it right then and there, like, yo, what the hell's going on? At the end of the day, he doesn't have to serve you.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So if he chooses not to, you can choose to at that point say, yo, I'm never coming back to you.
Correct.
But some people don't. Like, yo, they be like, in that situation, they be like, yo, this messed up, man. Yo, I told you I had somewhere to go. You're like, yo, my bad, yo. I just really, he been waiting, yo. I got you. Don't worry. You next. And then you sit there like with the dumb face, like.
Yeah. So I had a barber that used to do that, right?
Saying? But that's my point. It's still your choice. You could get out and go to another barber, but sometimes when you find that barber that do what he's supposed to do right.
But you got to demand it. Because I've been in that situation, and I demanded it, and then I ain't let the person cut me.
Yep.
But then after that, I stopped going to him. He hit me up while after that and was like, yo, I got a schedule right now. I put people in times, which made sense. And I started going back to him, but then his times didn't work with my business, so I just couldn't continue with him for that reason.
Yep.
My barber that I go to now, nobody's cutting nobody.
Yep.
He lets, when you're here, you're here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I call him ahead of time, I'm coming. I come there, I'm in that slot. So it makes sense. So nobody feels like they're... Most you could do, people see you there. I'm sitting in the car here. Somebody's in the car right now. They're already in here. So it's not, nobody's never feeling like somebody cut them for $1. Because, dudes should be like, yo, hit you $80. Oh, I got to take, man, I'm not trying to hear that. I waited all this time. My money works. You know
I don't know if you remember, of course you do, but I don't know if the people remember, New Styles that used to be downtown. Right?
Yeah. So he calling out names.
Yep. No, I'm serious, right? No, we calling out Newtowns. Okay. You go down to Newtowns,
there
right?
It is. Put them on blast.
If you don't got a barber, Newtowns, everybody's, you go in there, it's nice, it's a nice decor. You think everybody in there nice with the blades. Okay, you sit down and you waiting. You wait.
Never think everybody's nice with the blades.
But I'm just giving a point of saying, like, yo, you sitting down and you're waiting, and, yo, I'm going to wait for this chair, or I'm next, or I'm this, or not. I'm not. Those days are over. Those days of me coming in, even if I know I got next, I don't want to see the barber engaging in an hour-long conversation here and there, here and there, doing something else. Again, it's the service. Yes. Yo, be able to do. You could talk, I mean, it's a free world, but be able to get your stuff done in a timely manner so that the conversation don't start. I can sit in the thing that everybody's haircut look good, but I don't want you stopping to say like, I heard about that. Boo, 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 boo. Yo, I'm not trying to be in the barbershop all day.
Hey, time is valuable.
Service.
Everybody's time. But hold on, but not even just that.
It's service.
Service, but also just making sure that the time that you're actually allocating to this person to do their hair, that you're focused on that, because everybody in that chair waiting, time is valuable. Time is valuable.
And that's the thing. But again, it's up to you are the consumer.
You got to put your foot down.
You're the one who has to be. You can decide whether or not you want to stay there and deal with that or not.
Okay,